Hey guys, so I promised you a sketch update video. Um, I really haven't done any really loose sketches yet, so gonna kind of be showing you these two sketchbooks. One of them's a concept sketchbook for a webtoon I want to make. You don't get to see the name yet. And then this is my personal sketchbook where I just, kind of sketching it every day. I have censored anything that would be considered nudity or swearing, which really there is none. So first one is just this, and these are all pen sketches. As you can tell, I was kind of working with some facial shapes and such. These are the two main characters of the story, Elena and Hector. I used whiteout on his face, so when I colored in his skin, it left these discolored spots, so don't mind them. And then this is Elena, and what I used for their skin tones was my lovely Prismacolor markers, which are right here. I have quite the collection. On to the next page, you have Carlos and Chrissy. Chrissy is Elena's best friend, and Carlos is Hector's best friend. They both are trying to keep Hector and Elena apart. This is just the name of the city that they all live in. Got some Carlos-y sketches here from like younger Carlos before he got the scars on his eyes, and then some normal Carlos. And then this is Ronald. How do I want to say it? He isn't quite a character yet. He's more of a work in progress. I don't know if I want to make him Elena's brother or not. But yeah, he's a work in progress. And then I think that's it for this one. Yeah, this one's still pretty empty. Move that out of the way. Let's go on to this big sketchbook, which is upside down. Okay, so this is Marine. I did a redraw of her in my newish style. As you can tell, she looks a lot different. I also changed up her clothes a bit. And once again, this is all done in Prismacolor marker. I wanted to use them, see how they would work. Still getting used to the brush though, as you can tell. Then this is Ylva. She's a main character. She's a character for another, like, novel-esque kind of graphic novel I want to make. She's loosely based off me. I am doing my friends also all created characters that I'm going to be drawing. She's a cosmic troublemaker. It's her job to cause chaos in the world. And I don't know, I love her. It's all done in Prismacolor once again. Well, Prismacolor and Crayola marker. And then he isn't quite finished yet because I don't know how to do the arms. He's a work in progress. This is, oh dear, Nikolai or I can't remember his name. But anyways, he's a mob boss, a merfolk mob boss. It is Nikolai or something like that. And yeah, he's a merfolk, but this is his human form. Like I said, I'm not done with him yet. I was kind of working on a comic book character I came up with. Although I didn't really like the way she turned out in here. That's it for this sketchbook. And now on to my personal sketchbook. Lovely. And we're going to start off. Oops. Come back here. Okay. So this is where we last left off from my sketchbook. I believe the last update I did. And this was, I think, the last two you guys saw. My overly muscular man and my gentleman zombie. So this is the original concept art for Marine. And as you can tell, I went in a totally different direction with her. Different clothing, not sure about that one yet. Different facial features and such. But yeah, this is Marine, the original Marine. I got bored one during a D&D session and decided to start drawing the villain. Him, I don't know where he came from. He just all of a sudden popped up and is like, yeah, you're gonna draw me. I just came up with him, and I don't know, he's not really a character. He doesn't really have a name or anything. Then here's Spike. He's from Marine's story. This is after Marine first gets to the underworld, and let's just say, yeah, 72 hours without sleep. He's not a happy camper. This was a messed up body sketch I was trying to do in pen. And then here's a little comic that I made with Marine and Spike. You read it right to left. So kind of manga style. It has Spike saying, give it here. Marine saying, no. Marine, you can't keep it. But why not? Because it's a squid monster. And then there's the picture of the squid monster. And then she's like, please, can we keep him? And he's just like, no, we're not doing it. And what you see here is medical tape. I used it over here on his eye too. I didn't have any whiteout, so I just improvised. More Spike and Marine's pen sketches. This one, this is when Marine first meets Spike. He's wearing a mask because technically he's kind of like a bounty hunter in the underworld. And then Marine's sketch, yes, this is another drawing of Marine that's kind of, as you can tell, this one's a lot different from the updated version. This is just from some information for, oh, fuck. Excuse me, excuse my language. This is, this is information for another webcomic I want to make. And then here is a Psycho Doctor. Here I attempted to draw someone on the surgery table. I'm thinking this is going to be a character in the underworld from Marine's story. I kind of want to make her into like a siren-esque, is that even a word? Creature. Here I had gotten into the habit of drawing with, sketching with colored pencils. I made a Link-inspired elf girl. And then she was just some rando. I'm not really a fan of how I drew her. And then another redraw of Ashton. I kind of like this one a little bit better. Probably because you can actually tell what color he is. Now this one, this one is a random page. Here I tried drawing a vampire mouth after feeding. Here I was trying to draw a hand. Then that spawned into this weird thing. I started with the mouth and then that whole head came up and then someone said, draw a cat. So I drew a cat head. And then this was supposed to be Spike. Spike all shirtless. So there's that. On to the next page, another sketch of Spike. I know he kind of looks orange, but I promise you that was not my intent. Again, I used tape here. But the Prismacolor marker doesn't really, for some reason, like this paper. It turns it colors. And these are a couple more colored pencil sketches. This one, I don't know, I was once again working with that darn mouth. It didn't work. So here's a comic book character I was talking about. Her name is Shade. She's, I don't know, a mix between Robin and Batman. And then someone's like, draw me like one of your French girls. Well, I took it, and as you can tell, I censored it. And then I think, here's Belladonna. She's my newest character. She's a vampire, if you couldn't tell from her mouth. But yeah, she's a vampire. This was a pencil sketch and then colored in with pen, given a little blood. And yes, she is actually wearing a white shirt. And then this page is empty, so I haven't quite finished that one yet. And then that is the end. That is all of my sketches that I didn't update you guys on. I mean, I have a couple of like color swatches here for characters, if I can grab them without toppling anything over. Like these are Marines colors, and these go with my Prisma colors. So these are Marines colors. These ones are Eelvas. And then these are all of the Prisma colors I own at the moment. It's quite a bit. And then that's just something I put behind the page when I color. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. I did just find some more art supplies. I have my whole set of tube watercolors. And then I have a set of oil pastels that I never knew I even had. And then I, of course, have my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Prismacolor markers. I keep mentioning them and I love them. And then over there, as you can tell, I have even more markers. In the back here is all my microns and Prismas and Artist Loft. Here I have, what art in here? These are the really crappy pencils I don't use. Here are some of those are my chalk pencils. Pens and markers that don't really go together, and then all of the pencils, and then more color pencils. Random-esque, like little tub. It has my scissors, mini scissors, plenty of erasers, a sharpener or two, backup lead. I got some paintbrushes and wooden pencils right there. For some reason, I cannot find my water brushes. Oh, there they are. Yeah, here's my lovely little water brush. I have a smaller one too that's hiding somewhere. And then my compact set of watercolors, markers, Prismacolor pencils, random colored pencils, and my crayons. Oh, and my little bag of smudge sticks. So that's about it. If you guys want to see anything else, let me know. I'm hoping to do these updates at least once a month. So I will let you guys know. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, which is That Weird Girl, spelt with a 3, not an E, _16. I have a Skype account if you want a Skype account. Or if you want a Skype account. If you want to Skype with me, let me know. But right now, that's about it. Don't really got a Facebook page, unless you count the one for all my novels that I've written. But yeah, that's it. So I hope you enjoyed. And have a good day. See you guys later.